If these Bruce Lee moments were not recorded, no one would believe it. Bruce Lee stands as perhaps the most extraordinary martial artist that has ever lived. His skills in the martial arts were simply phenomenal. Whether showcasing his incredible speed or his matchless power, unfortunately, since he passed away at such a young age, many might not fully understand the extent of Bruce Lee's martial capabilities. However, those who had the chance to witness him in person can easily affirm that he performed feats that seemed almost supernatural. We're talking about acts of almost unimaginable agility and strength that seem improbable to many. This video aims to highlight some of these incredible achievements, giving you a better appreciation of Bruce Lee's unique abilities. Rapid punches. Bruce Lee was unsurpassed in his ability to deliver a punch, possibly making him superior to most fighters of his time, primarily due to his exceptional speed. Before an opponent could even think about defending themselves, Bruce's strike would have already landed. Being the innovator of his own martial arts philosophy, it's no surprise that Bruce Lee attracted challengers from various fighting disciplines, not just those trained in Wing Chun or Jeet Kune Do. In one remarkable event depicted in our initial video segment, Bruce Lee's skills were put to the test during an unexpected encounter. In 1976, at a martial arts showcase, Bruce crossed paths with Victor Moore, a highly accomplished martial artist with a 10th degree black belt in karate and a 4-time world karate champion title to his name. This confrontation took place at the Long Beach International Karate Championships, where Bruce Lee made a special appearance. Amidst a demonstration, Bruce wowed the audience with several techniques, including his renowned unstoppable punch. Victor Moore believed he could avoid Bruce's legendary punch. Thus, in a moment charged with anticipation, they decided to test Moore's theory in front of an eager audience. Bruce issued a straightforward challenge. He would aim a punch towards Moore, and all Moore needed to do was block it. As they assumed their positions, Bruce Lee executed the punch not just once, but twice, intentionally avoiding making contact with Moore. Despite Moore not being physically struck, it was evident he received the intended message quite clearly. Battling without sight. Bruce Lee's legacy as a martial arts legend is cemented by his ability to perform feats deemed utterly inconceivable. This is even more remarkable considering martial arts is an expression that demands complete sensory coordination. Anyone experienced in close-quarter combat knows the importance of constant vigilance. A single lapse can give your opponent a significant advantage. For Bruce Lee, it seemed his command over martial arts was so profound that he could effectively engage in combat without the use of his sight. Take a look at this extraordinary footage from a demonstration a few years prior to his passing. The scene unfolds with Bruce Lee and a sparring partner seemingly matched in skill, exchanging blows for a brief period. Then, with the precision of a predator waiting for the right moment to strike, Bruce identifies his opportunity and lands a decisive blow. What makes this particularly remarkable are two things. First, the rapidity with which Bruce managed to overcome his opponent in less than a minute. Moreover, what elevates this to an astounding level is the fact that throughout the entire duration of the encounter, Bruce was blindfolded. Just imagine the incredible prowess it takes to engage in and win a fight under such conditions. And just when you think you've seen it all, think again. Unwilling to accept defeat, Bruce's sparring partner decided to face him once more. Incredibly, Bruce managed to subdue him even quicker than before, still blindfolded in what seemed like only 5 seconds. Clearly, his opponent was no match for him. Their confrontation escalated to a third round, and predictably, the outcome was the same. Bruce's exceptional skill and proficiency in his martial arts technique were undeniable, leaving his opponent outclassed once more. Overcoming an adversary is one thing, but to do so blindfolded elevates the challenge to an entirely different level. Given that Bruce was dressed similarly to how he was in the first demonstration, it's plausible to speculate that these remarkable displays of skill occurred during the same event in 1967. Knowing what we do about Bruce, such an assumption doesn't seem far-fetched. Moving beyond hand-to-hand combat, if you're under the impression that Bruce Lee's talents were limited to his fists and feet, you'd be mistaken. While he was indeed a formidable fighter using just his natural weapons, he also excelled in the art of wielding traditional martial arts instruments. Among these, He had a particular affinity for nunchucks, a classic martial arts weapon originating from East Asia, comprising two sticks linked by a short metal chain or rope. Owing to its unique design, mastering the nunchucks is a challenge for many. However, Bruce Lee was far from the average individual. Consider this footage, captured during a behind-the-scenes montage for a film. It features Bruce engaging with opponents using nunchucks. One might mistake it for a combat scene, yet astonishingly, he's using them to play table tennis. The idea itself is mind-boggling. Table tennis demands quick reflexes, strength, and exceptional hand-eye coordination. For many professionals, managing the game with a standard bat is challenging enough. But for Bruce, using the perilous nunchucks as a substitute for a ping-pong paddle seemed effortless. His skill was such that he could take on two opponents simultaneously with only his nunchucks and emerge victorious. Had I not witnessed it myself, I might have doubted the authenticity of the video. Bruce's ability to maintain control without injuring himself with the nunchucks, all while outplaying two skilled players, pushes the boundaries of what seems humanly possible. If you like this video, please leave a number 9 in the comments below. Is an intense workout routine the secret? Achieving Bruce Lee's unparalleled martial arts proficiency undoubtedly required exhaustive and stringent training, which he wholeheartedly embraced. By the time he was recognized as a martial arts legend, his training regimens were so intense that they left many questioning if he possessed superhuman capabilities. To fully appreciate Bruce's dedication to training, it's essential to look back at his earlier years. Under the tutelage of Yip Man in Hong Kong, he diligently honed the legendary Wing Chun martial art. Throughout those years, Bruce absorbed lessons from Yip Man, which he later integrated into his own personalized martial arts style, developed in the early 60s. However, Bruce Lee remained driven for further improvement. After a widely discussed bout with Wong Jackman, he found himself dissatisfied with the fight's duration. Despite prevailing as most accounts suggest, he viewed the prolonged engagement as a failure on his part, believing that established martial arts methodologies were too inflexible for real-world confrontations. In response, he founded Jeet Kune Do in 1967, branding it the style of no style. This philosophy led Bruce to fundamentally alter his training regimen. He incorporated weightlifting for increased strength, upped his running for better endurance, and intensified his stretching to enhance his flexibility. His efforts in these areas were notably successful. Bruce's strength training in particular was exceptionally rigorous. He practiced his punches and kicks with such intensity on heavy-duty punching bags and kicking pads, some weighing hundreds of pounds, that he nearly destroyed them. A specific clip showcases his attempt on a kicking pad and illustrates the astounding force of his kick, which compelled the person holding it to stumble backwards several steps. His punch training followed a similar trajectory, with Bruce opting for denser and heavier punching bags than typically available. Such obstacles were insignificant to Bruce, who could virtually tear these bags from their mounts with the sheer force of his strikes. This unparalleled dedication to enhancing his strength led to the development of a punch that was both incredibly fast and devastatingly powerful, a formidable combination by any standard. This meticulous refinement of his physical abilities played a crucial role in fortifying the arsenal of Jeet Kune Do. Armed with his innovative fighting style, Bruce Lee was well prepared to dominate the world of martial arts. The one-inch punch stands out as one of Bruce Lee's most iconic techniques, renowned for its rarity and effectiveness. Despite numerous attempts by others to replicate it, the technique remains nearly unparalleled in its execution. The concept of the one-inch punch is as straightforward as its name suggests. Bruce Lee would position himself extremely close to his adversary and unleash a potent strike to their midsection. What contributes to the punch's fame is its almost paradoxical nature, seemingly contradicting the laws of physics. Commonly, one would assume that to deliver a powerful punch, distance is required to generate momentum, using that build-up to lend the blow sufficient force to knock an opponent down. However, Bruce Lee's one-inch punch defies this assumption, demonstrating an ability to deliver a blow of immense power from merely an inch away. While Bruce Lee did not invent the one-inch punch, its association with him today is a testament to how he revolutionized and popularized the technique, showcasing his unparalleled mastery in martial arts. This particular demonstration of the one-inch punch was recorded at the same karate exhibition where Bruce Lee had his encounter with Vic Moore. Witnessing Bruce performing this technique is to observe an expert in absolute control. Despite the constrained space and lack of momentum traditionally thought necessary to power such a strike, Bruce's execution forced his opponent to stagger backward, effectively showcasing the sheer impact of his one-inch punch. This only underscores the incredible physical power Bruce Lee possessed. You might ponder the outcome if Bruce were to deploy a punch with even more momentum behind it. This curiosity is addressed through his demonstration of the 6-inch punch. While this technique may not hold the same level of fame as the one-inch punch, it's nevertheless remarkable. To fully grasp its impressiveness, one must refer to a certain clip from the same event. In it, Bruce Lee invites a karate practitioner to attempt a punch on an audience member, who is donned in protective gear. The karate practitioner, despite giving his all, only causes the audience member to stagger backward slightly. Then Bruce steps up with his signature 6-inch punch targeting the same individual. The difference in impact between his punch and that of the karate practitioners is starkly evident. Even without the ability to see, one could perceive the dramatic disparity. Bruce's punch didn't merely force the individual to take a few steps back, it sent him tumbling into his seat, while the protective chest pad he was wearing was propelled off. The display of power begs the question, what level of superhuman strength was Bruce Lee harnessing? There are only a handful of instances that truly capture the essence of Bruce Lee's strength. His one-inch punch, and to some extent the 6-inch punch, certainly highlight this aspect. To this day, many have attempted to replicate these feats, yet only managed to skim the surface. Indeed, no one could execute it quite like Bruce. If you like this video, please leave a number 9 in the comments below. The 2-finger push-up is yet another remarkable display that contributes to the legendary stature of Bruce Lee, known for being one of the most formidable push-up variations. This exercise demands significant upper body strength, engaging everything from the core to the shoulders and arms. For many, simply completing a standard push-up is a substantial challenge. Raising and lowering one's body through numerous repetitions without sufficient strength might seem an insurmountable task. But for Bruce Lee, this was merely a minor hurdle. It's important to note that Bruce dedicated a significant portion of his training to enhancing his strength. This focus allowed him to greatly improve not just his core strength, but the strength in his hands as well. Bruce Lee's approach to training was characterized by his readiness to push the boundaries beyond what was commonly attempted. Whereas most individuals incorporate traditional push-ups into their regimen, Bruce took it to another level by performing them on just 2 fingers. The mere thought of it is astounding. Nowadays, many attempt to showcase their push-up proficiency by incorporating variations such as clapping in between or performing push-ups on one hand. However, for Bruce Lee, these feats were trivial. He elevated the challenge by using only 2 fingers of his right hand, demonstrating an extraordinary level of strength as he lifted his body off the ground repeatedly with this method. Although others have also achieved proficiency in performing 2-finger push-ups, there's no debate that Bruce Lee was instrumental in popularizing this rigorous exercise, setting a benchmark that remains unparalleled. One of the key characteristics of a martial arts master is their readiness to demonstrate their skills at a moment's notice. While many people assume that martial artists need to be dressed in traditional attire, such as a robe and belt, to feel comfortable showcasing their abilities, Bruce Lee defied this convention. He was always prepared to demonstrate his techniques, regardless of the circumstances. A notable example is a TV interview where he showcased his moves while dressed in a suit, effortlessly displaying his flexibility and skill without the need for traditional martial arts gear. This exemplifies Lee's unique approach and exceptional abilities that set him apart. For our final clip, we delve into a rigorous exercise regimen that Bruce Lee was instrumental in developing, known as the Dragon Flag. This exercise is renowned for its intensity, challenging nearly every aspect of the upper body from the core muscles to the arms and beyond. To execute the Dragon Flag, one must begin by lying on a bench and gripping a pole or another sturdy structure placed at the bench's head. The challenge involves lifting your entire body upwards, similar to a push-up but with your body inverted. However, the exercise doesn't just stop there. Performing a dragon flag also entails maintaining this elevated position, a feat that we shall see Bruce Lee demonstrate flawlessly. The dragon flag stands out as one of the most sophisticated core exercises, not just for its complexity, but also for the sheer difficulty of the workout. It's aptly named in honor of Bruce Lee, incorporating dragon to acknowledge his iconic nickname and flag, to describe the act of holding one's body straight and rigid, akin to a flag on a mast. Owing to its challenging nature, the dragon flag is typically reserved for highly advanced athletes, possessing exceptional endurance and the correct mindset. While it demands a great deal from the body's joints, its unparalleled advantage lies in its capacity to significantly enhance core strength. Bruce Lee's unparalleled skill in martial arts continues to dazzle us. His feats, a blend of strength, speed, and precision, seem to defy the limits of human capability. Witnessing his prowess through existing footage reminds us of the martial arts maestro's legacy. Now we turn the spotlight to you. Ever imagined yourself mastering Bruce Lee's iconic moves, or how you'd fare in a match against him? Share your thoughts, musings, or even your own martial arts journey in the comments. And if Bruce Lee has inspired you in any way, drop a B to show your admiration. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Iconic for more legendary tales and discussions. Your engagement fuels our passion and keeps the legacy alive. Keeps the legacy alive. Keeps the legacy alive. At 55, Jennifer Aniston finally admits what we all suspected. At 55, Jennifer Aniston is opening up about a painful past she's kept hidden for years. While her iconic character Rachel Green brought joy to millions on Friends, Aniston's own childhood was marked by suffering. Her model mother's constant criticism and cold demeanor left deep emotional scars, leading Aniston to estrange herself from her mother for over a decade. Moreover, there's widespread curiosity about other aspects of her life. Was Brad Pitt truly the antagonist as depicted by the media? What led to the breakdown of her seemingly picture-perfect marriages? And the lingering query that has troubled her over the years, why has she not become a mother? Join us as we delve into the aspect of Jennifer Aniston's life that remains largely unknown. Jennifer Aniston might be celebrated in Hollywood today, yet her early life bore little resemblance to the sparkle and shine we associate with her now. Born into a family with Greek heritage in California in 1969, her life took an exciting turn when her father secured a role on a well-known soap opera, prompting a move to bustling New York City. While Jennifer was enamored with the city's vibrancy, her home life was less than joyful, marked by her parents' quarrels, which left her feeling culpable. In an attempt to lighten the mood at home, she embraced humor and goofiness, which sparked her passion for acting. Despite her efforts, the family turmoil persisted, culminating in her parents' divorce when she was merely 9 and her father temporarily exiting their lives. This tumultuous period caused her to question the notion of a happily ever after. Complicating matters further was her strained relationship with her mother, Nancy, who placed a high emphasis on appearance, leaving Jennifer feeling inadequate. Nancy's critiques about self-care and the necessity of makeup were biting, resonating painfully even years later. Yet Jennifer could empathize with her mother's perspective, acknowledging the challenges of being a single parent, juggling work and financial worries to support her children. Jennifer recognized her mother's criticisms weren't out of malice, but a reflection of her upbringing. "My mom wasn't trying to be mean," Jennifer recounted. "It was just how she was raised." Visits to her father in Los Angeles, a prominent figure on the soap Days of Our Lives, along with her parents' acting careers, likely ignited her aspiration to act. Academically, Jennifer struggled, humorously suggesting a covert alliance of teachers against her, save for art class where she excelled, even having her artwork displayed in a prestigious museum. Despite academic challenges, Jennifer's charisma and innate talent for acting shone through. At 11, she joined her school's drama club, profoundly inspired by the legendary actor Laurence Olivier, dreaming of the chance to work alongside him. Olivier's passing left her devastated, yet destiny had its own plans. Around the age of 13, Jennifer Aniston received her first taste of the cutthroat nature of showbiz when her father arranged a small role for her on his soap opera. Although it was a fleeting appearance as an extra, the experience of being on set was exhilarating for her. Reflecting on the ride home from filming, her father disclosed a startling revelation. She had secured the part because another girl had been displaced to accommodate her. Jennifer experienced a mix of embarrassment and guilt, realizing her fleeting moment in the spotlight came at another's expense, unveiling the unyielding reality of the industry. Success isn't served on a silver platter but earned through perseverance. Upon completing high school, Jennifer delved further into her acting pursuits by enrolling at Manhattan's renowned LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts. While her father, apprehensive of the industry's uncertainties, feared her heartache from potential setbacks, Jennifer embraced the opportunity to venture out on her own. Despite the fluctuating dynamics with her mother Nancy and the challenges they would face later on, Jennifer was focused on carving her path and pursuing her aspirations. Jennifer Aniston's acting journey commenced at the Public Theatre in 1988, where a specific performance stands out to her. In a modest scene of simply sitting, gazing at the audience, and delivering a solitary line that unfailingly elicited laughter, she had a surreal moment when she noticed the iconic Al Pacino amused in the crowd alongside Diane Keaton. This experience of evoking laughter from someone of Pacino's stature ignited a lasting motivation within Jennifer. While theatre held immense personal significance, the financial realities nudged Jennifer, like many aspiring artists, to seek diverse opportunities. Balancing auditions with a job as a waitress at the diner Jackson Hole, she hustled to sustain herself. At 20, Jennifer's life took a decisive turn when she was diagnosed with dyslexia, a prevalent learning challenge that compounded difficulties with reading and writing. In discovering she wasn't alone in her journey, even in the glamorous backdrop of Hollywood, where luminaries like Keanu Reeves also navigate dyslexia, Jennifer Aniston's early career was marked by small roles and setbacks. Her debut film, Mac and Me, didn't even credit her name. She appeared on The Howard Stern Show promoting Neutrogena and later moved to Los Angeles, where she landed minor TV roles in 1989. However, her initial projects, including Malloy and Ferris Bueller, failed to gain traction. After a small part in Camp Cucamonga and a role in the critically panned but cult classic horror film Leprechaun, Jennifer started gaining more attention from casting directors. She secured more TV appearances and eventually landed the life-changing role of Rachel Green on Friends. Interestingly, the show's creators initially considered her for the role of Monica Geller, but Jennifer felt a strong connection to Rachel. Meanwhile, Courtney Cox was drawn to Monica. Securing the role of Rachel wasn't easy, as Jennifer was already committed to the struggling CBS series Muddling Through. She had to convince NBC producers to take a chance on her and film the Friends pilot without guarantees, all while juggling her existing role. In a strategic move, NBC intentionally scheduled a Danielle Steele movie to air against Muddling Through, leading to its demise and allowing Jennifer to fully commit to Friends. Before the iconic sitcom Friends premiered in 1994, the show's director, Jimmy Burrows, took the 6 main cast members on a bonding trip to Las Vegas. He advised them to cherish the moment, as their lives were about to change drastically. This proved true as the show quickly gained massive popularity, turning the actors into household names. Jennifer Aniston recalls a surreal moment when fans approached her for an autograph while she was running errands, marking the beginning of a new era of fame. The show's success was overwhelming, with millions emulating Rachel Green's hairstyle, which Jennifer herself disliked due to a poorly executed layered cut. The constant scrutiny and media attention were challenging to navigate, but Jennifer credits her mum, Nancy, with helping her stay grounded. However, their relationship deteriorated over time, particularly after Nancy gave a candid interview and published a tell-all book revealing personal details about Jennifer's life. This betrayal led to a 15-year estrangement between them. If you like this video, please leave a number 9 in the comments below. Friends' immense success can be attributed to a combination of relatable concept, talented writers, and a perfectly cast ensemble. David Schwimmer recalls feeling an instant connection with his co-stars from the first rehearsals, which was crucial in creating the show's magic. The writers encouraged the actors to fully embrace their characters, even allowing them to contribute their own ideas, resulting in some of the show's most memorable moments. As the actors spent more time together, their on-screen chemistry translated to real-life friendships. They bonded over meals, games, and relaxation, creating a supportive environment that helped them navigate the pressures of sudden fame. In a bold move, the actors united to negotiate equal salaries, with each earning $100,000 per episode by the fifth season and $1 million by the final season, earning Jennifer, Lisa Kudrow, and Courtney Cox a place in the Guinness Book of Records. Jennifer's performance earned her both fan adoration and critical acclaim, including a Screen Actors Guild Award, multiple Emmy nominations, and a win in 2002. She also received a Golden Globe in 2003. Interestingly, some props from the show, like the dog statue Joey buys, actually belonged to Jennifer, given to her as a good luck charm by a friend at the start of filming. Jennifer Aniston's personal life was as busy as her professional career during her time on Friends. She met Tate Donovan on set, and they dated from 1995 to 1998, with some considering him her first true love. Despite her packed schedule, Jennifer managed to fit in film roles, though not all were successful. She faced a Golden Raspberry nomination for Worst New Star for her role in She's the One. However, her performance in Picture Perfect 1997 received praise, marking a turning point in her film career. Jennifer's romantic life was filled with ups and downs. She dated Paul Rudd, her co-star in The Object of My Affection, but they eventually parted ways, remaining friends and collaborating on future projects like Wanderlust, 2012. In 1998, her agent set her up with Brad Pitt, leading to a highly publicized relationship. After a brief encounter in the early 90s, they reconnected on a blind date and quickly became one of Hollywood's most beloved couples. They confirmed their relationship at the 1999 Emmy Awards and got engaged soon after, with Brad designing the ring himself. He publicly gushed about Jennifer, calling her the woman of his dreams. In 2002, Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt ventured into production, launching Plan B Entertainment with Brad Gray. Initially, they kept the company low-key, aiming to establish themselves as serious filmmakers rather than just celebrity hobbyists. By 2004, Plan B was flourishing, with notable projects like Troy and Charlie and The Chocolate Factory in development. Despite their glamorous image, the couple playfully downplayed their sex appeal, preferring to see themselves as laid-back and casual. On July 29, 2000, they exchanged vows in an extravagant Malibu wedding reportedly costing $1 million. The ceremony was remarkably private, with few photos available. Guests recalled a lavish setting with 50,000 flowers and a $20,000 fireworks display. Their wedding vows were light-hearted, with Jennifer promising to keep Brad's favorite smoothie on hand and Brad vowing to master the thermostat. Notably, Jennifer did not invite her mother to the wedding, opting to keep the day free of family drama. After a romantic honeymoon in the Seychelles, they settled into their luxurious Beverly Hills home, where they good-naturedly disagreed on decorating styles, with Brad favoring modern designs and Jennifer preferring a different approach. Jennifer Aniston sought to move beyond her iconic role as Rachel and pursue a new chapter in her life, hoping to explore the world and start a family. She expressed her desire to travel before becoming a mother, saying, "I want to travel the world before the babies come." However, in January 2005, a shocking announcement shook the entertainment industry. Jennifer and Brad, one of Hollywood's most beloved couples, were heading for divorce. Fans were left stunned, wondering what led to the split. Speculation swirled, with many pointing to Angelina Jolie as the rumored reason for the breakdown of their relationship. The circumstances surrounding Brad and Jennifer's divorce remain somewhat unclear. Some believe that cracks in their marriage were already visible before Brad met Angelina on the set of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and she simply accelerated his decision to end their relationship. Others argue that Angelina's arrival was the catalyst for the split, with some pointing to Jennifer's past interviews where she expressed uncertainty about their long-term compatibility. The debate continues, with some blaming Angelina's charms and others attributing the breakup to underlying issues in the marriage. The divorce took a significant toll on Jennifer, who retreated to her Malibu home, accompanied only by her loyal dog Norman. She avoided the media and public scrutiny, seeking refuge from the intense fan interest and the sensationalized coverage of her personal life. The public's fascination with the split even led to the emergence of Team Aniston and Team Jolie merchandise, with the former outselling the latter by a significant margin. Despite this show of support, Jennifer struggled to cope with the constant paparazzi attention, dubbing them the Rats, and finding solace in her secluded life. If you like this video, please leave a number 9 in the comments below. The tabloids were ablaze with wild conjectures, with one publication audaciously asserting that Brad parted ways with Jennifer due to her purported reluctance for children, disregarding Jennifer's recent expressions of yearning for a family. This unsubstantiated claim deeply wounded Jennifer, who voiced her exasperation in a candid interview with Vanity Fair. "A man wouldn't face accusations of prioritizing his career over children," she seethed. "That truly infuriated me. I've always desired children, and I would never sacrifice that for a career." Her aspiration encompassed a harmonious blend of professional success and motherhood. Despite Brad and Jen's assertions of an amicable separation, maintaining affection and regard for each other, navigating the aftermath proved arduous, notably amidst the publication of images depicting Brad reveling on a Kenyan beach with Angelina and her son Maddox. The revelation of Brangelina expecting a child in 2006 spurred global shock, leaving Jennifer reeling. Her confidant, Andrea Bowen, disclosed the poignant impact of witnessing Brad's swift and public embrace of a new chapter. Throughout the upheaval, Jennifer sought solace in therapy, yoga, and the unwavering camaraderie of her inner circle. These friendships served as her anchor amid the turbulent seas of divorce. The challenges of 2005 extended beyond her personal realm, as endeavors to pivot away from her customary effervescent roles proved fruitless as luck appeared elusive. Jennifer Aniston's personal life has been a subject of public interest, with her marriage to Justin Theroux in 2015 and their subsequent separation in 2017 making headlines. However, behind the glamour and fame, Jennifer has been struggling with a deep desire to become a mother, a role she felt was essential to her life. The constant media scrutiny and speculation about her pregnancy and family plans have taken a toll on her, with every question and rumor feeling like a fresh wound. In 2016, Jennifer broke her silence with a powerful essay, For the Record, where she addressed the media's portrayal of women and the relentless judgment they face. She wrote, "The way I am portrayed by the media is simply a reflection of how we see and portray women in general." In a later interview with Aura magazine, Jennifer opened up about her struggles with infertility, revealing the pain and sadness she had endured while trying various treatments and therapies to start a family. She poignantly admitted, "It was really hard. I would have given anything if someone had said to me, 'Freeze your eggs, do yourself a favor.' You just don't think it." Despite the trials, Jennifer Aniston's resilience shines through. She refuses to be defined by this heartache, embracing her completeness, enriched by love, talent, and a tapestry of life experiences. By courageously sharing her journey, she offers solace to women grappling with similar struggles, assuring them of solidarity. Join the conversation. Comment with the letter J if you're a fan. For more inspiring stories, like and subscribe to Iconic Inside channel. Let's celebrate the power of vulnerability and strength together.